Ooh, look on the screen. Look on the screen. Dusties bring drama. They bring trauma. The financial implications, too much dust in the nation. Why are these Dusties here on the screen? Why? Why are they here? Here's why he's on the screen. Dusties. Good morning to you. Let's see what a Dusty do. Dusties. He don't wanna pay rent. He wanna live rent free. He don't wanna pay rent. A certified Dusty. He don't wanna pay rent. That's why he stay with mommy. He don't wanna pay rent. A real man he'll never be. That's right. Dust bucket, lazy, good for nothing. All they are just takers. Wherever they go, it's bound to be a you-know-what show. Dusty's been drama. Dusty's been trauma. The financial implication is just too much dust in the nation. He don't want to pay rent. He want to live rent free. He don't want to pay rent. A certified Dusty. He don't want to pay rent. That's why he stay with me. He don't want to pay rent. A real man he'll never be. I'm out. That's for the Dusty. And that is why the Dusty is on the screen. Look at him. Look at him. Let's see what a Dusty do. Good morning to you. Fair use.
Police need your help to find these purse snatchers. They were caught on camera. This video from November 20th around 3 p.m. Two guys hanging outside the Target on Westheimer and Fondren. Now, one of them took a woman's purse out of her shopping cart as she was walking to her car and then hopped the fence there. Houston police have warned us in the past about parking lot purse snatchers, telling people to report suspicious activity.
If you see somebody loitering out in the parking lot and you don't feel comfortable, go back in the store, talk to a security guard, report it to the manager.
Yes.
Re-enter the store and request somebody to come out and escort you back to the car.
Good advice there. As for the suspects in this latest purse snatching, if you recognize them, please call Houston.
And then you wonder why they don't want them loitering outside. Just sitting outside the store. This is a bad look. Anybody would be uncomfortable. But ladies and gentlemen, because the gentlemen you're not immune either, they'll pull a gun on you. Ladies and gentlemen, especially the ladies, when you see this kind of activity, turn that buggy right back around. Turn it right back around because you already know. And you're in the store. She's gone this far. It's too far to turn around. Go right back inside the store. Well, I'm in a rush. I don't want to be embarrassed. Forget all that. Safety first. I mean, look at this. And young, not able-bodied, he knows how to grab, use those legs to run and hop over a fence, use those old dust bucket hands to grab and with the 5-finger discount. See, you're out of the safety zone right now. She doesn't. What if she had a gun in her purse? It'd be worse.
If you see somebody loitering out in the parking lot and you don't feel comfortable, go back in the store, talk to a security guard, report it to the manager. Re-enter the store and request somebody to come out and escort you back to the car.
Good advice.
And see, it's things like that. I know it's holiday season and people are super busy. I totally get it. Guess what? This is what they are counting on. This is what they are counting on. It's things like that. Forget about, I don't want to be embarrassed. Well, forget about that. This is what the dust buckets are counting on to catch you off guard because everybody's so busy and you're putting your packages in. So they know to hang around stores, shopping areas. You have some kind of commerce, cash, card, debit card, anything. And don't forget, they can use your debit card. Well, he don't have my PIN number. They can use debit cards because sometimes, let's say if you're getting gas, you just need a what? The zip code? So we have to be very, very vigilant. And you know darn well by this showing in Houston, KHOU, that's H-Town, Houston, you know his mama, grandmama, mammy, baby mammy, somebody recognize these fools. But I can't turn them in. That's my phone. These are the kind. Now, even though black women are not protected in the community, rest assured, dust buckets are. Black women are not protected in the community, but the dust buckets are. Yeah, not even, and for some of you black men that think, oh, well, I'm a man, I'm going to be okay. Let me give you a little story what happened to a homeboy of mine. So what happened to a homeboy of mine, he was the one that was hanging around some dust. He had some friends there with dust buckets, okay? So he was hanging around them, and he managed to go ahead after going through a hard time. He got divorced, and he moved to an entirely different city, okay? So he managed to go ahead after moving to a different city. He only had one relative there, stay with her. Yo, he got a job. He did some training. He became like an IT whiz. Don't tell me what you can't do. Okay. So he was hanging around dust buckets, but he decided to get that dust off his butt. He was like, no, I got to get something going. You know, hanging around him and nothing's happening good. So this just for you men that think, oh yeah, I'm going to be fine. This doesn't apply to me. You know, that's always when I'm going to be straight. Well, let me tell you what happened to him. When he became, he took a class, didn't go to college, but he took some kind of class to learn IT and became a whiz at it. He was working a regular office job in a day and taking those classes whenever he could. Okay. Next thing you know, boom, he put his mind to it. He started doing really well, transferred out into an IT department within that company. Still hanging around some dust bucket friends like these fools on the screen. Yes, that's what I think about, in my opinion, dust buckets. So he was still hanging around and being friends. Man, they were not trying to get any kind of classes going. And I kind of think partially the reason why they didn't want to do that is because I think they had felonies and he didn't. But, you know, he's like, yo, man, you know, hanging around, that kind of deal. Want some friends around. Well, once he started working and started making more money, he then started hiring himself out as a freelance to do IT work. And he was going into the homes of people, I mean, well-off people. He was basically doing like the little IT thing where they, you know, hop in the car and come to you. He was doing that for like VPs because they're like, hey, I got to pop at my house. Hey, I can, you know, get that done. And they were paying him like $200. Okay. So he had a nice little hookup, his regular salary. Then, of course, he's doing IT work on the side. He was still hanging around a few dust buckets. So for the black men that think, you know, oh, I'm a man, it's not going to be me. That's what he thought too. Yeah. Guess what happened? He said, oh, yeah, I remember he was saying, I'm going to go ahead and meet some friends of mine. Yeah, we're going to go kind of hang out. This little pool hall, you know, it's kind of in the hood. You know, I'm going to go ahead and hang out with them. And I'm trying to get them to try to, you know, step up a little bit, you know, make their lives better, trying to get them to do something. Don't waste your time. So after work, and I was like, you know, you kind of think like, okay, so they don't work, the Dusties. Let me think, who paying for the drinks and all that kind of stuff? Okay, who paying for the drinks? I bet it's going to be him. They all agreed to meet at some place to kind of hang out, like pool, billiards, and all that kind of fun stuff, and have some drinks. They don't work. And it was like maybe 3 or 4 of them. Of course, he does work. After work, he goes to the place to meet them to play pool. He gets out of his car. Yo, he didn't even get inside the place because a guy came around on the side, made a beeline right to him and robbed him. Took his jewelry, took his cash out of his wallet. They didn't take his driver's license and all that. They just took the cash out. They took his jewelry, took his cash. That's what they did. That's what the one person did. Another black man robbed him. A Negro robbed the hardworking black man. So he then said, he waited for thinking, hey, you know, I'm like, you call the police? So he's like, no. He said, but he says, I know it's them. And I said, why? He said, because he waited there, and guess what? None of those dust buckets showed up. None of them showed up. So why would they not show up? He said, that's when I realized they had me set up. That's when he realized they had him set up. So-called friends. Next thing you know, the house was broken into. So what did he start to do? That's how he learned to leave the dust buckets alone. You got something going on and they don't, leave them the hell alone. They get shit like a bone and move the hell alone. They have nothing to offer anyone. So this right here on the screen, there's no redeeming qualities in them. Again, ladies and gentlemen, especially ladies, because they're going to try and victimize us more so. When you see this kind of activity, if you're even going into the store, let the manager know. That way they can go ahead and get security and get the hell up out of there. They can do that. Don't worry about, oh, I'm so busy, I'm being embarrassed. Guess what? They're busy too, preying on you. So these are certified dust buckets. Lazy, good for nothing. You all already know the song. These are certified dust buckets. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I am out. Have a good one, folks. These are dust buckets.
He don't wanna pay rent.
Yep.
He wanna live rent free. He don't wanna pay rent. A certified Dusty. He don't wanna pay rent. That's why he stay with me. He don't wanna pay rent. A real man he'll never be. That's right.
Dust buckets.
Dust buckets. Lazy, good for nothing. All they are just takers. Wherever they go, it's bound to be a you-know-what show. Dusty's been drama. Dusty's been trauma. The financial implication is just too much dust in the nation. He don't want to pay rent. He want to live rent free. He don't want to pay rent. A certified Dusty. He don't want to pay rent. That's why he stay with me. He don't wanna pay rent. A real man he'll never be. I'm out.
Dust bucket.